Next up, you may have seen my next guest featured in the Academy Award-winning documentary 20 Feet from Stardom, but Lisa Fischer long ago closed that gap. She sung alongside the likes of Luther Vandross, the Rolling Stones, and Sting.
That's a powerhouse voice, and I think of her as a star. I mean, she's a star.
She is a star, and when she does walk to the front of the stage, that star power is on full display. God. Lisa Fischer is the winner of 2 Grammys, one in '92 for her performance of How Can I Ease the Pain, another in 2015 for that fabulous movie. And this weekend, she's back in Boston for a 2-show run at Scullers Jazz Club. She's also one of the nicest people I've ever met, and she joins me now, apparently from her car. Lisa, so good to see you. How are you?
I'm good. It's so good to see you as well. Look at that smile.
Well,
look at you.
Yours or mine? By the way, that
Yours.
voice is like not even from a human being. It is really, how have you survived the past couple of years, both as a performer and as a human being off the stage?
It's been challenging. I'm not going to lie. It's been, you get depressed and you get disheartened and you get this feeling of hopelessness and you can't see past the drama that's going on in front of you. But within myself, once I really take a minute and just breathe and imagine a different existence, I can sort of fight through it. But it takes a lot.
What's it like performing back in front of live human beings looking at you?
Oh, my gosh. I feel like I'm having a big Christmas soul food dinner. I feel like ice cream and cake and balloons. It feels like rainbows. I'm so grateful to see people and to feel their energy more than anything else, I'm
coming to that dinner, by the way, on Saturday night, so it better be good. Tell me, I hope you're not sick of talking about 20 Feet from Stardom. You're not, right? Say no.
No.
Okay, fine.
No.
Here's Bruce Springsteen at the beginning of the film. It's a bit of a walk, backed by the drummer. You walk to the front is complicated. Now, you go back and forth from the front to backup singer. Is it complicated? What does that even mean? What does Springsteen mean?
I think for some people, possibly, I think he might mean that just emotionally, the idea of being behind when you feel like you have something you really want to say up front. But for me, I don't find it difficult. To me, it's all the same realm. It's all the same room. It's just a matter of who's speaking when. If you're supporting an artist and you love them and you believe in what they're doing, it's so easy to just be a helping hand. That's just my energy. But there are other times when I feel like I think I have something to say, and so since 20 Feet, I've been able to have those words and to have those sayings.
So Patty
really
Austin,
good.
the legendary Patty Austin, says in the film, she thinks you're happier when you are 20 feet back. So she's only half right, according to you. Yes, is that right?
Okay,
yes?
10 feet.
Okay, fine. As I said, from Sting to the Stones and this Gimme Shelter, one of the most incredible things I've ever heard in my life. But it's clear to me from having talked to you a few times and seen the film, and Luther Vandross was your true love. What was he not? Why was Vandross on a pedestal above all the others you've performed with?
Because by the time I got to him is when I started realizing who I was becoming. I had never had my face done before, makeup-wise, and I remembered being in the chair, getting my face done, and Luther made sure that my back was turned to the mirror so I couldn't see myself. And then when it was done and I turned around, it was like I was being introduced to another part of myself that I'd never met. It was just a feeling. It's like, oh, I can look like this. I can get into this character now, And so I felt like a rose unfolding with him on so many levels. Yeah.
When I see you talking to me in your car, you're not about to pick up a ride share, are you, on your way? Pick up a few bucks? Is that what you're doing on this? I knew that was what was going on. Pick up a few bucks.
Literally.
Yeah?
No, it was actually coming from jury duty.
Guilty or not guilty?
luckily I didn't have to. I shouldn't say luckily. I didn't have to serve.
Okay.
I didn't have to serve, but I definitely spent the time. Yeah.
So when you take this, are you different than you were pre-pandemic? And is the audience different receiving you than it was pre-pandemic? How?
Yeah. It feels different to me in the sense of a quenching, uh, nourishing a hunger that hasn't been fed in a while. Something about, people will come up to me after a show and they'll say, well, it's been so long since I've been out. They've been afraid to go out. It's sort of breaking through this pandemic energy, breaking through the fear of it. A lot of people, especially who are my age and older, are concerned about their health. And so, you start to make these really delicate decisions.
So Friday and Saturday night at Scullers, as I said, I'll be there on Saturday. You're not the kind of performer who occupies one lane. You occupy every lane. I mean, you really do. No, you do. You do. You're just humble. So what are people going to be treated to with you and your wonderful musicians this weekend, Lisa Fischer?
Oh my God. So JC Maillard, Grant Baton, Terry Arpino, and Richie Goods, we have a new bass player. We're going to go through all of this new music that we've been working on. We just did an orchestral date with the National Philharmonic and the Morgan State Choir.
Wow.
And in Bethesda at Strathmore. And so we'll be just kind of like going through all these new, we'll do all of the other things that people expect, but it's kind of nice to do some new material in a new era, especially now.
So do you have time to pick me up at the library and drive me home, or are you busy?
For you, anything.
Perfect. Lisa Fischer, can't wait. It's great to see you. Take care.
You too, my darling. We'll see you soon.
You will indeed.